Mr. MacKay, you've served on the RCSD Board of Directors before when they had a positive balance, not so much debt. And I see a recall effort the other evening presented and your name is on it. I'm wondering what your motivations are. Why are you doing that?
Well, I would like to get back to have the board serve the people of the community rather than themselves.
Okay, and specifically, are there some policies lately that you don't agree with?
I don't agree with them continuing to raise the rates of the water. I'm with 3 other water boards that I have businesses in, and one I pay $29.62 and another one I pay $39 a year for, and my water bill is running in the hundreds of dollars, and so it's time to put a cap on it.
Okay. Now, you run your own business.
Yes, sir.
And have a reputation for watching the dollar. All the survivors of small business have had 5 years to watch the dollar. Do you think the board would be better if it had more small business people sitting in the director's chairs?
You know, it would help, but I don't know that that's the answer to the problem. I think we just need some people on there that are oriented to the people that they serve.
Okay. The waste water treatment plant, did you vote on that?
John and I voted on that a long time ago. I tried to get the district when I was on the board to start that program at a $10 million cost, and we never did anything because I could never get other directors to go along with it. And eventually they passed it, and it cost $40 million to bring it online. Probably even more than that today.
Okay, and customers for that water?
The customers, like right now, they should be selling tertiary water to the solar plants rather than drinking water. That's costing us a lot of money and wasting a lot of good drinking water to just put it on the ground to control dust. Okay,
that'd be one immediate use for it. And how about the water bank out there on 155th and Avenue A, or Ashley Gaskell? Did you have any vote in that?
No, I did not.
I see.
That was after my time.
Well, best of luck then on the recall and your plans after that.
Okay, thank you.
Well, congratulations on winning that nice scholarship from the Moose Lodge.
Thank you.
And now that you graduated, you're no longer a runner, active, but so what are you going to do?
I'm going to go to Porterville College and enter their nursing program as soon as I get all my prereqs done and become an RN hopefully.
Oh, wow. So the money will come in handy. With books costing $200 a piece and stuff like that.
Really handy.
Good. Well, best of luck with it, and I hope that you're very successul and satisfied with being an RN. It's a tough job, but boy, they do great work. Okay. Thank you. 55th Street West, Tropico Mojave Road, on Friday, July 26th. There's a lot of activity. The road is being prepared, organic construction, and the pavement is scheduled to go all along this road, complete this. This has been a bone of contention for a long time, and the residents here mostly will be very happy about finally getting it paved. This 4 million gallon holding tank out here at the ACEK water bank on 135th and Avenue B is nearing completion. ACEK has 10 wells dug and tested, and while there's no water banking going on at the present time, extraction wells are ready to go as soon as this tank is totally completed.
First of all,
probably should tackle the big 900-pound elephant in the room, which is the dust. From what I understand, Lorelei Oviatt, who is the director of the planning department for Kern County, she actually lives here in Rosamond. I'm pretty sure she's presented here at the RMAC before on several occasions. Is well aware of the dust problem. Okay, she lives right across the street as far as I know. And what she shared with our office when you guys had these big dust storms was an aerial photo that was taken. And the dust was blowing all around the desert. But if you look at the solar sites, it was pretty clear of dust. So we don't quite know where the dust is coming from. There are plans. There are mitigation levels. You heard that word a lot tonight within these guys' plans that they had to implement that takes care of dust. You know, our office is always open to hearing from people about the dust issues. Supervisor Scrivner sits on the East Kern Air Pollution Control District and also oversees the dust and how to fix dust. And, I will be the first to admit the Air Pollution Control District is reactionary because they get complaints, they have to go out and observe. They only have folks that can work for certain hours of the day before they take overtime. And if you don't see dust blowing, they can't write a citation, they can't.
So that's why these folks have never been cited, because your folks aren't out there in the field.
And I talked to John Hayes for over an hour.
Just a second, that's not exactly the case. They're not doing their job, they're just not seen. And that's, you know, that's not something that I can control. So we do pass those along, and I have to tell you, Shar says she calls our office frequently. I don't remember her name, but I have spoken to one person so far from Rosamond that has actually called our office to complain about that. So,
What? Can you say that again?
I've only spoken to one person.
Okay, I remember that. So you've had more people contact Ryan. I have multiple times.
Okay. Well, I will talk to Ryan.
When the dust control people come out, they came to my house 4.5 foot Sanders at about 80th. Hello. Do I get a report on this? So I probably need to use my dog. Do I get a report on that? From the dust control people. They actually came out to my
Is this
house.
the air quality board?
Looked in my windows, everything. I spent 13.5 hours spraying the outside of my house.
You want to report?
I was unrecognizable by the time I was done, trust me. And I'm really pissed.
Okay, well,
I am.
you know, I don't work
And they
for
keep
that.
telling me that they have ground cover out on A and whatever that looks like this. Nada. Do you see any of that out there? She lives right out there. Do you see any?
In fact, I watched you guys tear down a farmhouse without any water, and the wind was blowing and some of the debris got on my grandfather's property.
From the
And I have a pine tree that was fine. Well, a couple, but I have two that are dead because the sand dunes are up to my, right here, about
So the whole
above the.
problem is the sand. How can they address it? Why can't they buy reinforced rock? Put it down on there. Get something down there now.
Yeah.
And the fact is that they're removing the native vegetation. The particular matter in there is directly proportionate to what they're doing with the topsoil. Why can't they, Kern County, during the planning phase, make them have measures in place where they're not removing all of the vegetation? They can mow it and leave the root ball. That's the whole key right here. You wouldn't have this issue if they would leave that down to hold the soil down. So what's Kern County going to do with that?